Hey guys, welcome back to Clashing with Corey. We've got an exciting topic for today's video. The man, the myth, the legend, Lexnos himself. Lexnos became an instant legend when powerbang put out a couple videos of him absolutely wrecking bases with the Queen Charge Hog attack right after the single target Infernos became a thing after the huge update that nerfed the multi-targets. So he became a legend overnight, and you know what I mean? So a lot of us that grew up in Clash watching those powerbang videos already know who he is, and but we also got some misconceptions from that, and so that's what I kind of wanted to go over today, was clear up some of those misconceptions, because since I've joined WHF and got to know the guy and become friends with him, I realized that a lot of those assumptions were wrong, and but he definitely, one thing's true, he definitely does deserve the reputation of being a legend, because he is. I know one of those misconceptions that I got from the videos was that he only played Town Hall 10. Not true. And that his favorite attack would be Queen Charge Hogs. Pretty reasonable assumption from those videos. Also not true. So I'm working on getting an interview with him for one of my upcoming videos, and I'm really working on him hard for it, and we'll talk more about that at the end of the video. For now, let's get into some Lexnos attacks. First, I want to tell you that Lexnos has had some fun with the name changes, so if you happen to look at the WHF lineup and you think Lexnos is gone, that is not true. His old Lexnos account has become Rolex, you see the theme there, and then his LexDose account, I believe, is now Lexi Pantera. I'm just going to guess, I might be wrong, but I'm going to guess that he's a fan of the band Pantera from that name. And he also plays a Town Hall 11 called Lexagram. So we're keeping the Lex theme, definitely, and that's what he's been playing. That's what the name changes he's done. With that, I still have some more stuff to say about him, but I'm going to get into some hits that he's done. You're going to notice none of these are actually Queen Charge Hogs, although, of course, he is still very good at it. This clan that we faced, Emphatic Fury, used a lot of Lava Hound CCs, so they really left themselves open to some mass minor attacks. Lex isn't normally one to use, you know what I mean, spam attacks, but if you have a Hound in your CC and your base is calling for it, you know, just like the rest of us, he's going to use whatever it takes to get a triple. And he gets this mass minor 3-star in just a minute and 30 seconds. So Town Hall level, Lexnos also plays a max Town Hall 11 in WHF, and he's an excellent attacker at Town Hall 11 as well. Honestly, he's an excellent all-around attacker, you know, and we covered the fact that Queen Charge Hogs isn't even his favorite attack. I'm going to leave out which one is his favorite attack. We're going to cover, I'm going to let him answer that himself in the interview. That way he can give you guys some reasons why that is as well. And, you know, he's also, you know, so he's an excellent, he deserves his reputation, definitely, not just for his Queen Charge Hog hits, but he's getting those same kind of results all the time with a variety of attacks. This war, he had 3 out of 4 Town Hall 10 triples, and he's not just good at Queen Charge Hog attack, he's good at every attack that he does. He's an excellent all-around clasher. And he's also an excellent defensive player as well, really good base builder. You know, I didn't build my first good base after getting WHF until I finally asked him for some help, and he gave me some advice on base building that led to my very first good base being built. This is probably the 15th base that I built after coming into WHF. Yes, good base building really is that difficult, but when you have a teammate like Lex helping you out, or you know what I mean, somebody else who's equally good and willing to take the time and teach you, that's really the only way that I know of to actually get good at it. You know what I mean? I'm still definitely not on his level, not even close, but you know what I mean? He's an excellent teammate, so with his guidance and the help of some of the other excellent members in WHF, I'm learning, you know what I mean? I want to stay learning all the time. And let's go in to one of his other ones, because let's go. Actually, let's go into a Lalo hit that he did right here. So his one failed attack was actually a 97% on this base, and it was definitely a fresh hit. He, you know, you could tell he didn't know where the Teslas were. They were placed in some really good spots to screw up his Lalo pathing, and they had a Hound in the CC as well, which can really mitigate the value you get from your kill squad. So let's go ahead and do some commentary on this attack. He takes out that Tesla and Archer tower that right there to first of all set down that side of the funnel and to improve pathing later on as well for his loon drops. So he's got that funnel set up beautifully. Nowhere else for those heroes to go but into the base. And got the wall wrecker working on cracking through those walls. Objective here is, you know what I mean? A lot of those CC's really not going to hurt anything, but you really got to get that queen taken out. You got to get the air defenses, a nice chunk of the base carved out, and hopefully a sweeper as well. And he's going to go ahead and get that here. Again, those Lava Hound CC's really make it difficult to get a lot of value out of a kill squad. But he's still going to manage to get enough here. There goes down the air defense. Bomb tower, of course, can't really hurt your air troops, but it can screw up their pathing. If the loons have to go down and get it, it'll definitely screw up their pathing. So in comes the first hound, soaking up a red bomb. Got loons hasted in behind, direct targeting both those defenses. And you see up in the top, he's got his cleanup minions down immediately. Now this is the second hit on this base, so he was able to directly drop loons on that Tesla and on that mortar to go in and direct target that next set of defenses. He gets a freeze down that covers 3 defenses, including a wizard tower right there. Excellent freeze. He's just absolutely picking this base apart, managing to direct target all those defenses in there. So at this point, we're almost done. What has he got? About 10 loons left up there with just a single target inferno and an archer tower on the back end. Those loons have more than enough to get this done. You'll see he's got a goblin down there to help. Lots of storages on the outside, and goblins are really efficient at dealing with resource storages, so always nice to have a couple of those along if there's a lot of resource storages on the outside trash ring. So there we go. We have a lava loon 3-star from Lexnos. Now we're going to go in and watch one of his Town Hall 11 attacks. This is a really good one because he does use a queen charge on this, which we all know already he's very good at. Gets his queen down. A couple archers over here working on some army camps. Get some loons in at that archer tower. Those loons are also, aside from targeting that archer tower and tanking it out, they're also tanking for the wizards and allowing the wizard behind it to get in some more funneling. Gets his first rage down on his queen. He's already starting to get a bit of an early CC pull. Didn't quite get the whole thing yet, but we got a witch out there, so he definitely had to drop the poison down because a queen can get stuck for a long time on some skeletons being spawned by a witch. Gets his king down first to tank for the wall breakers, and then the wall breakers to break the wall. Got another witch coming out of the CC, which kind of sucks because he only had 1 poison. But he's going to get lucky, and his queen's going to take it out anyways. That partial draw is definitely not a part of the plan, but his queen manages to take out the witch anyways. Now he's going for the 3rd wall break, the 3rd layer deep. Gets that eagle compartment opened up, opens up the whole court of the queen over there. Yeah, he's crazy good at queen charges. You know, there's a lot of other people in WHF that are equally as good. In fact, I want to do a Legends of WHF series, just because so many of these names we've seen on powerbang videos for so many years. So I would like this focus on Lexnos to be the first of many, and go through some of these other WHF legends that have been playing the game at the highest level for so long. I know it's interesting to me, so I'm betting it's going to be interesting to you guys as well. So excellent value from that queen charge, and look, he's only got a I don't know how much time he had left on this attack. I didn't look at it from the beginning, but from the time he starts with Lalo, it only takes just a little less than a minute to get the triple down. And, you know, a lot of that is great value on the queen charge, and also he puts down cleanup immediately after his first set of loons. So his queen and minions are down there already working on the cleanup. You know, and he really only had a pretty thin piece of this base left. God, how many loons is he going to have up at the end of this? Absolutely crushes this base. Now he brings in the blimp. He brings some max loons, the new level 8 loons. They're beasts, and if you're going to do a Lalo attack, I would definitely consider bringing the blimp, because it acts like an extra hound, getting them into the target area. Of course, it still targets the town hall, so you have to plan your angle, and you're probably not going to wait for it to pop. You're probably going to pop it in an area, high value area, right where you want to, so that those 7 level 8 balloons pop out of there. And oh my god, this is not a Queen Charge Lalo. He did not bring any hounds. I apologize, guys. I'm having to kind of rush this video. I just got, I should have prepared for it a little more. I just got married on Saturday. It is now Wednesday morning, and I really wanted to get this down while we still had, time, because Clash doesn't save the replays as long as they used to, so I was kind of running out of time. And last thing that I've got to say about Lexnos, the man, the myth, the legend, he's an excellent teammate. When I first got into WHF Rising, he had an account down there, and, when I realized it was him, first of all, I didn't say anything to him for the first couple weeks, didn't want to bug him, obviously, I'd heard about him so much in powerbang videos, but then when I did finally ask him a question in a direct message, I was really surprised and really impressed by how long of a detailed response he gave me. I was still a trial member in WHF Rising, and he really took the time to help me out with planning, help me with attacks, to help me with base building. So this is the kind of guy you want on your team. This is the kind of guy that's going to make your clan better, with defensive efforts, with attacking efforts, and also helping the up-and-comers that take the time to ask questions and that are taking the time to learn, to really pull him aside and help him, because he's a pro. He's exactly the kind of guy you want to learn from. So let's go in. I told you he was a good base builder. He really is. Let's go and look. Lexagram, never 3-starred. They only hit it once, but it was still left on the board at the end of this. Rolex, 4 defenses before it was 3-starred by a Town Hall 10. And in this new Siege Machine era, that is excellent. So we go down to his Lexi Pantera account, and 3 defenses before it was 3-starred by a Town Hall 10. So let's recap from this war. He 3-starred 2 Town Hall 11s. He 3-starred 3 out of 4 Town Hall 10 attacks, and his Town Hall 10 bases took 7 Town Hall 10 attacks to 3-star. Alright, guy is an absolute beast, offensively, defensively, and also as a teammate. You know what, and I can see the guys in WHF are going to make fun of me for being a fanboy after this, and I'm okay with that, alright? The guy deserves his status as a legend, and none of them are going to disagree with that, but I definitely wanted to clear up some misconceptions that were left from the powerbang videos, because honestly, he's a lot better than those even give the impression of. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and go ahead and leave some questions in the comments. I am going to do an upcoming interview with Lexnos himself, so if you have any questions for the man, leave them in the comments below. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe, because I'm going to keep bringing you guys, this is top level war stuff. This is what I love, and this we're going to keep covering. If you want to get better, subscribe to the channel and follow it. You're going to learn a lot, because I know I'm learning more every day. We'll learn this stuff together. And don't forget to leave your questions for Lexnos in the comments to this video. If we pick your questions, we'll definitely share your names in the video as well. Alright guys, tune in next time. I'll see you in the next video.